this video, we'll go over how to find the mean, median, and mode, or the one variable statistics, for a set of data that is in a frequency distribution. This is example 2.12 from module 2. It says 65 randomly selected car salespersons were asked the number of cars they generally sell in 1 week. 14 people answered that they generally sell 3 cars, 19 generally sell 4 cars, 12 generally sell 5 cars, 9 generally sell 6 cars, and 11 generally sell 7 cars. The one thing to keep in mind for this example is that when we find the mean, median, and mode for the sample, we are finding it for the variable number of cars sold. When we would walk up to these car salespeople, we would ask them, how many cars did you sell last week? And that's the variable that we're going to record. So with that in mind, we can make a frequency distribution where we have our X variable, number of cars sold, and the frequency for that variable. So in this case, we're just going to read through the question one more time. They tell us that 14 people said they generally sell 3 cars. So the number of cars is 3, and the frequency is 14. 19 people generally sell 4 cars. So the number of cars sold is 4, and the frequency is 19. 12 generally sell 5, so 5 cars happens 12 times. 9 people generally sell 6 cars, so 6 cars are sold 9 times, and 11 generally sell 7 cars. So from here, we can calculate this a few different ways. One way is to do this without any technology. We can make a third column rather of X times F, which is the number of times that each of these occurs. We could do 3 times 14, 4 times 19, 5 times 12, and so on. And we could add all of these up. We would call this the sum of X times F, and that would give us the total number of cars sold for all 65 people. We could divide that by 65. We could find the mean. We could list them in order, 3, 3, 3, 3, 14 times, and then 4, 4, 4, 19 times, and so on and so forth, and find the median. We're not going to do that for this. Instead, we'll use the TI-83 or TI-84. Now, just to recall, in order to enter any data values into our stat feature, we need to hit the stat button and then hit enter. The easiest way that I've found to clear the list is by pressing up, clear, down, quick and easy. There's other ways of doing that, but that's the fastest. And then we'll just enter our data values, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, these represent the number of cars sold, the variable that we are studying. And then the frequency goes into L2. And we have our variable in L1 and our frequency in L2. So again, we're trying to find the one var stats for a frequency distribution, which is a list of one variable along with the number of times they occur. So from here, we're going to hit stat. We're going to go over to calc by pressing the right arrow, pressing enter for one var stats. And here's where it's going to get important. The variable list is L1. The frequency list is L2. So we need to tell the calculator to go to L2 for this. So the way we're going to do that is by pressing second 2. Then we'll go down to calculate and hit enter. And we will see that the mean X bar is 4.75. If we use the down arrow, we'll find that the median is 4. And there's no easy way of using the calculator to find the mode, but the mode is pretty straightforward. The mode is the value that occurs the most. So the mode would be the value that has 19 frequencies. And again, the mode would be the number of cars sold. And that's how we find one var stats for frequency distribution in the TI-83 or TI-84.